Salute, salute. It's your boy E or you, aka the Harlem Legend, man. I appreciate everybody for being in the building. Salute. We got a good one brewing here, y'all. We got a lot going on out here. Facts. We got a lot going on. I got a lot of different things to bring to y'all, a lot of different news. Salute. G-Mac, day one, in the building. You already know, in the building. Willie Dynamite, in the building. Let's let the numbers build up, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. If you ain't subscribed yet, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and set your bell notification so you know when I'm going live. Also, make sure you look for me at 1 o'clock, Monday through Friday, on my battle rap shit. Yeah, Too Real for battle rap. Y'all must check me out. If you're a battle rap fan, I don't mean to push this on nobody. Salute, man. Super Chef, I see you. In the building, y'all. Yeah, we here, man. We in the building, man. It's a good one, man. Streets ENT. What's up? Pretty roster, always in the building. Yeah, Fat Boy in the building. Harrisburg, PA, in the building. Salute. I got ties there. Facts. Word, man. Yo, so we in the building, man. Please, once again, hit your like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm going live. Let's get a word from our sponsors.
Harlem Legend came to New York. He went to an event and did a quick live outside and left. He didn't let me know he was going to be at that event before he went to that event. That's for one. For two, Harlem Legend ain't never shot nobody, man. Stop comparing me to niggas that ain't never shot nothing.
Okay, let's get it in. Salute. Once again, salute to everybody in the building, man. Tell a friend, man. Share the broadcast. Salute to everybody in the building. Once again, share the broadcast. We here. Oh, yeah. We got to get right into this one, man. Let's talk Michael Irvin. Yeah, Michael Irvin. Oh, it's not looking too good, y'all. It's not looking too good. We got some charges, y'all. We got some allegations. I'm not going to call it charges just yet, but we got some allegations. Michael Irvin. NFL Hall of Famer Michael Irvin was reportedly pulled from Sunday's NFL Network Super Bowl coverage over an incident involving a woman at Arizona hotel. NFL Hall of Famer Michael Irvin was pulled from Sunday's NFL, hold on, let me take this down, Network Super Bowl coverage over an incident involving a woman at an Arizona hotel. So let me go ahead and play the news so y'all can see what's going on with him. Salute to Michael Irvin. I mean, he makes it seem like it's nothing, y'all. And the NFL just booted him. I mean, pay attention. Salute. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification. Salute.
Well, the NFL Network has pulled Hall of Famer Michael Irvin from its Super Bowl broadcasts.
This comes after an alleged incident involving a woman in a hotel lobby Sunday night. Fox 4's Mike Ducey is in with details and the response from Irvin. Mike.
Hey, guys. Michael Irvin denies that he did anything wrong. He says he simply shook a woman's hand in the lobby of the hotel where he was staying in the Phoenix area. Apparently, the woman feels that there was more to it, although we have not yet heard from her. Irvin's been working on many of the NFL Network shows during the lead up to Super Bowl 57 in Arizona. He says he'd been out Sunday night, admittedly drinking with a former teammate named Michael Brooks. Then Irvin returned to his hotel. Michael Irvin says he didn't even remember meeting the woman until later when somebody from the network told him that he needed to move to a different hotel because of the alleged incident. Here's part of what Irvin had to say this morning on 105.3 The Fan.
There was a minute meeting somewhere in the lobby. In the lobby, I don't even remember it really because a few drinks to tell you the truth. I had a few drinks to tell you the truth. I don't really remember it, but that's what they said.
Irvin has been with NFL Network since 2009. He also makes regular appearances on ESPN's First Take broadcast, although he will not make a previously scheduled Friday morning appearance there.
Do you hear? Oh, hold up. This is disgusting. 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 Do you hear him and the people that's interviewing him laughing? Oh, I don't know what happened. I don't remember shaking a hand, but yeah. Bruh, is he serious? What they don't understand is they're totally under the scope all the time. They're being watched all the time. For instance, look what's happening to Russell Wilson. See, they think they can just get over and sweep it under the rug. No, you're a black athlete in America. You're always going to be watched. Yeah, I'm going to say that again. You're a black athlete in America. You're always under the microscope. I just don't get it, y'all. These dudes is sitting there laughing. Meanwhile, he was too drunk. Remember, y'all? He don't know what he did to this woman. But Russell Wilson's under fire also, if we're going to be talking football. Foundation under investigation after raising $2.6 million in 2019, but only donating $78,000, excuse me, to charity. Disgusted. Everything is donations, donations, donations. See, but what is he? What he paid himself. Okay, we're going to say Russell Wilson paid himself, y'all. What he paid himself, $2 million? Come on, y'all. Let's be real, man. This is disgusting for Michael Irvin. Sad situation, man. Coming back from his drug use. You know what I mean? Going all the way back to his drug use. Yeah, he's accomplished a lot. You heard? And our goal is to always make the black man look beautiful, look great. But when shit like this happens, it makes us look bad. Let's call it what it is. It makes us all look bad in the public's eye. They love to push shit like this in the media. They push shit like this all day. Michael Irvin allegedly sexually assaulted a female. They will love that. So now the NFL has suspended him. They kicked him from the Super Bowl. So for all we know is, let's play devil's advocate, y'all. We don't even know if this is true or not. It could just be a rumor, just a simple fact that he got himself involved. This major figure got himself involved. This Super Bowl champion got himself involved. Got a super job with ESPN. Let's get that out the way now. Where he's probably making millions off ESPN. Only to go do an interview. I got to keep it real. An interview that sounds like, it's disgusting. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm going live, y'all. Salute.
Well, the NFL Network has pulled Hall of Famer Michael Irvin from its Super Bowl broadcasts.
This comes after an alleged incident involving a woman in a hotel lobby. Sunday night, Fox 4's Mike Ducey is in with details and the response from Irvin. Mike.
Hey, guys. Michael Irvin denies that he did anything wrong. He says he simply shook a woman's hand in the lobby of the hotel where he was staying in the Phoenix area. Apparently, the woman feels that there was more to it, although we have not yet heard from her. Irvin's been working on many of the NFL Network shows during the lead up to Super Bowl 57 in Arizona. He says he'd been out Sunday night, admittedly drinking with a former teammate named Michael Brooks. Then Irvin returned to his hotel. Michael Irvin says he didn't even remember meeting the woman until later when somebody from the network told him that he needed to move to a different hotel because of the alleged incident. Here's part of what Irvin had to say this morning on 105.3 The Fan.
There was a minute meeting somewhere in the lobby. In the lobby, I don't even remember it really because a few drinks to tell you the truth. I had a few drinks to tell you the truth. I don't really remember it, but that's what they said.
Irvin has been with NFL Network since 2009. He also makes regular appearances on ESPN's First Take broadcast, although he will not make a previously scheduled Friday morning appearance there.
Kicked from the Super Bowl that quick. Pulled from NFL Network. Sad but very real, and this is the sick reality that we're actually living in as African Americans. Let's call it what it is. Facts. And no offense, I guarantee the female. Yeah, she probably was white. No offense, no offense. But I mean, I'm not discrediting her story because now I heard this dummy go do an interview and sound goofy as hell. You see what I'm saying, y'all? So now it's like a toss-up. Did he or didn't he? I could see if he was handling it rigorously and trying to be dead serious about this. Instead, he was cracking jokes. He was laughing. Oh, I was drunk. I don't know. I had a few drinks. I don't know. Yeah, you know what you did. 050 Awasa, I see you. In the building. Classy Mo, salute, sis. I see you. Come on now, y'all. It's getting disgusting out here. It's really, really getting disgusting out here. Man, let's talk. Let's build. Let me show y'all where the real demetry is at. What's really happening out here on these wicked, wicked streets. Once again, from Plantation, Florida. Rest in peace. Yeah, it's called Plantation, Florida. Y'all see how everything coincides? Calico, Network Calico. I see you, homie, in the building. I got to tell y'all, you see how everything yeah, this young kid's been in trouble quite a few times. XXXTentacion. Died at the age of 20 years old in Deerfield Beach. He was going to buy a motorcycle, y'all. June 18, 2018. The murder trial's in full play right now. I got to keep it on it. The murder trial is in full swing. I got to keep it real. So the dude that's telling, Alan, I just want to call him Alan, okay? The dude that's doing all the telling, ain't no honor amongst these of the four dudes that's participated in the robbery that killed XXXTentacion, allegedly. Because nobody's been convicted here, y'all. But they got them all on camera. You know how it is. The nigga who got shorted on the bread snitched. It was 50K all together. Guess what, y'all? They went 15, 15, 15, 5. They went 15, 15, 15, 5. They did him dirty. So now he's pulling a Tekashi. Facts. To the point, he's even telling on these dudes even worse. It's gotten worse for these dudes, y'all. I got to keep it real. We going to break this down. It's gotten even worse for, these dudes are smiling in court. I got to keep it real. These demons is smiling in court. No remorse for while the other dude on the stand, they smiling. Having a good old time. It's gotten so bad for these kids. We got to keep it real. It's gotten so bad, right? So one of the defendants, one of the dudes that's, that's on trial, he actually told dude, "Oh, you working with the whitey? You know how that is, y'all. You working with the police." So he actually made a dry threat. You heard? He made a dry threat towards Allen. He didn't like that, y'all, because guess what? He took the stand and told the jury just how much of a demon these kids are. Pay attention. Hit the like button. We got 330 in the building, please. We got 330 in the building, please. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notifications. Pay attention. This dude is snitching all the way around the board. There's no getting away around this, y'all.
You were being escorted into the courtroom outside the presence of the jurors, being brought in and placed on the stand after you started testifying. Were there any comments made to you that were not coming from myself or any attorneys?
Yes.
Who made a comment to you about your testimony? Point him out and identify him in the courtroom as to who you're referring to that made some comments to you. Okay, there's two people wearing a blue suit. What race is he?
Black.
And is he seated on the end, middle?
In the middle.
Okay. And who's that you're pointing out to? Your Honor, please let the court identify in court identification.
This is the other demon smiling. He made a threat towards me, Judge. Let's call it what it is. Disgusting. The things some of these guys would do, because I guarantee when he went to go commit the crime, I don't have no remorse for this dude, okay? Let's keep it real. I got to keep it on it. Robert Allen, I have no remorse for him. I don't care if his friends is threatening him. Let's call it what it is. I don't care. Should we care about that? He took an innocent 20-year-old kid living his life. Took his life. And he was a part of that. Now you understand snitching? Where they do that at, y'all? Come on now, y'all. We got to keep it real with each other. Where they do that at, y'all? It's gotten so real. He's telling so much. Yeah, it's ugly. He's telling so much after he just killed the man. We got to call it what it is. He's telling after he killed the man so much. Yeah, he's doing anything he can to get off at this point. Oh, he threatened me. Yes, he made a threat towards me. Let's listen to that again. Hit the like button, man. Let me hear this one more time.
You were being escorted into the courtroom outside the presence of the jurors, being brought in and placed on the stand after you started testifying. Were there any comments made to you that were not coming from myself or any attorneys?
Yes.
Who made a comment to you about your testimony? Point him out and identify him in the courtroom as to who you're referring to that made some comments to you. Okay, there's two people wearing a blue suit. What race is he?
Black.
And is he seated on the end, middle?
In the middle.
Okay. And who's that you're pointing out to? Your Honor, please let the court identify in court identification.
Should we have remorse for Robert Allen, y'all? Because now he's telling on Trayvon Newsom. He made a threat to me, Judge. He said I was working with them people, Judge. Robert Allen trying to get a quick 10-5, and I'm going. Facts. The rest of these dudes, they saying Michael Boatwright is the one that actually pulled the trigger, y'all. Facts. That's what they saying. I'm only here to bring y'all the news. Don't jump all over me. By the way, if you're looking for all the dopest, I got to keep it real. Logos, layouts, intros, outros, backgrounds. Get in touch with CB345 on Instagram. Get your YouTube page popping. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Reach out. Stop being cheap. Facts. Salute to CB345. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and hit that man up if you want these dope intros. You heard? Facts. Y'all already know what type of time we on over here. Salute. But yeah, that's what's really going on, y'all, man. I gotta keep it 100, man. Yeah, me personally, I can't respect it, man. All these dudes is demons. They all should be put away equally. Even if the dude, I feel like this, just me, y'all. This is how I feel. Yes, Michael Boatwright pulled the trigger. That's what they saying, allegedly. Robert Allen's giving it all up, y'all. Yes, they saying he pulled the trigger, but I feel like all 4 men should be serving the same amount of time. I don't care who's telling what. It's just John McCullough. What's popping? It just is what it is, y'all. I'm just keeping it real. Everybody's supposed to serve the same amount of time. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, get in my inbox. Make sure you comment after this video if you don't agree. Facts. Let's get into the next one, y'all. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Glorilla's being put out there today, y'all. So I got a video, but it was one video I actually couldn't play for y'all because I know they was going to strike my page for it because it had all kind of different music intertwined. I tried to take it off and I couldn't. But I got the promoter, y'all. Glorilla. Yeah, fire. You heard? I ain't gonna lie. Good music. I ain't gonna say fire. Good music. You heard? Okay music that makes you want to dance. If that's what we putting her on. You heard? She signed the CMG Records, y'all. Facts. But today, we have a promoter coming out going off. Yeah. According to this promoter, according to this promoter, I paid $30,000. You heard? For her to perform. Now, to me, that doesn't sound realistic for Glorilla. I'm just keeping it real. It doesn't sound good for Glorilla right now. So me personally, I think what this promoter did was some jinky shit. And I'm going to keep it real with y'all after we see him going off. Salute to everybody in the building. Please hit the like button. We got 380 in the building. Please, get the likes up. Help the channel grow. Share the broadcast. Salute.
Nigga, 30K, nigga, to perform, nigga, for that bitch, nigga. I don't give a fuck what the nigga talk about, nigga. You say you CMG, nigga. You said you CMG, nigga. Nigga, you said you was gonna have my drop Monday, nigga. You never sent my drop in, nigga. Until 2 days after the show, nigga.
She was chopping around to everybody. Man, I don't gotta lie about nothing. I didn't pay for no walkthrough. I didn't pay for no host. The boy Dame said it was 30K all in for her to perform. And that's what we gave that, period.
I got that nigga 30K, nigga, to perform, nigga, for that bitch, nigga. I don't give a fuck what the nigga talk about, nigga. You say you CMG, nigga. You said you CMG, nigga. Nigga, you said you was gonna have my drop Monday, nigga. You never sent my drop in, nigga. Until 2 days after the show, nigga.
I mean, Yo Gotti's putting out proof, okay? This is her first contract ever, y'all. Not this one right here, other, when she ever did her first performance. This first contract before we switched venue. And they wanted $5K more. I don't got to lie about the walkthrough. It was a walkthrough. He said, you must have booked Little Glow, not Big Glow. CMG, nigga. Yeah, I doubt if they doing anything as far as a performance for 30K. So what I'm thinking that this promoter did, y'all, I'm going to tell you what he did, y'all. He pulled a jinky move. Yeah, he actually sold tickets for it to be a performance. You understand? Telling everybody else it was going to be a performance, but it was actually a walkthrough. Facts. It was actually a walkthrough. Sometimes you just don't know who to trust, y'all. They all jinky promoters to me, man. And I'm not paying 30K for anybody to walk through anywhere. They started throwing water at her. Oh, they did her bad. Shout out to Oakland. They did her bad in Oakland, y'all. Go check out the video. It's somewhere floating around. I just didn't put it up. Nasty work. They did her bad, y'all. I'm talking about they was throwing all type of shit on her. Water. If we was in jail and we was on the gate, niggas would have shitted her down. I'm just keeping it real, y'all. They threw all type of bullshit on her during her walkthrough. I just didn't put that video up. Like I said, they was in the club. There was a lot of music being played in the background, so I wanted to hear what the girl was saying that was throwing the shit at her. You heard? Yeah, there was girls throwing all kind of water bottles at her, everything, at her security, all that. $30,000 for a walkthrough? And I'm talking about when I say she walked through, she ran through. What? Y'all think I'm bullshit? I said she ran through the club. Disgusting. I gotta keep it real, y'all. Once again, man, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. You heard? Hit the like button. I want to talk about Gilly for a minute, right? The sucker shit that he pulled, right? The sucker shit that he pulled with Jay Prince, right? The scary tactic he pulled with Jay Prince, right? Let's keep it 100, y'all. So there's reports out now that Gilly been a sucker. I'm going to keep it 100. That Gilly been a sucker, y'all. I want y'all to pay attention to this artist, okay? Matter of fact.
And just hit the like button. Just smash. Just all you got to do is click, click. It helped me out so much. All you got to do is click right there. Do you know how much work I put into these videos? And all I ask for is a click. You can't even give me that, you selfish son of a bitch.
Please, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notifications. Go subscribe to the 050 movement. Y'all already know what type time it is. But we got to get into it, y'all. People are starting to speak out. Let's get to that. People are starting to speak out against Gilly the Kid. So he been a sucker, y'all. Well, I'm just calling it down the line. Pay attention to what this artist, your independent artist, that was just trying to get his music out, y'all. Pay attention. Salute.
Gilly the Kid. Oh, and listen, man. Gilly got me for $300. Am I lying, babe? Got me for $300. Gilly, I was sending Gilly all my music on IG. He was hitting me back every time. Yeah, I like that, youngster. Ooh, that's hot. That's hot. So he came up. He talked about some, oh, I got a mixtape coming out of all the underground artists. I want you to be a feature on us. I sent that man $300, man. That man say the mixtape was gonna come out in June. I ain't heard from this man since last year, man. The man don't answer none of my texts back or nothing. Stop, unfollow me and everything. That was my last little $300. That was my last little $300, man. I ain't hired that $300. That was my last $300 in my pocket.
You see the sucker shit? You see the sucker shit that's going on out here? He got finessed. Baby Wizard, let's call it what it is. He got finessed. Disgusting work, y'all. But that's what a lot of artists do to these young artists trying to come up in the game. But when I see them do that to one of their own, that shit breaks my heart, homie. These dudes supposedly getting money. They put on a facade to the people. But he showed how much of his sucker, how much really he ain't nobody in these streets. And he really wasn't making no noise when you in the presence of another real one. I got to keep it 100. Jay Prince showed us that. Man, Gilly ain't nobody. Straight sucker that don't stand on nothing. Rose Red, salute for the donation. You're funny. You got me cracking up at the gym. Salute to you. I appreciate it. I'm glad I can make your day. Facts. I'm glad I can make your day. But Gilly is showing all of us how much of a real sucker he really is. I got to play that one more time just for it to sink into the people. Facts. We all got to see he been a sucker. He been doing sucker shit. Jay Prince too. OG. And Gilly calls himself an OG. Two goofballs. Pay attention.
Gilly the Kid. Oh, and listen, man. Gilly got me for $300. Am I lying, babe? Got me for $300. Gilly, I was sending Gilly all my music on IG. He was hitting me back every time. Yeah, I like that, youngster. Ooh, that's hot. That's hot. So he came up. He talked about some, oh, I got a mixtape coming out of all the underground artists. I want you to be a feature on us. I sent that man $300, man. That man say the mixtape was gonna come out in June. I ain't heard from this man since last year, man. The man don't answer none of my texts back or nothing. Stop, unfollow me and everything. That was my last little $300. That was my last little 300, man. I ain't hide that 300. That was my last 300 in my pocket.
And you know what Gilly gonna say to him? You wasn't talking to me. Bitch, please. That's exactly what he gonna say. Just like any other artist, any motherfucker, anybody else that's big time that, oh, you wasn't talking to me, it's a scam. You got scammed, young buck. That wasn't me. Meanwhile, he done smoked that man 300 up. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, set your bell notifications. Let's get into the meats and potatoes of this. Facts. Let's get into the meats and potatoes. Pause. Pause. I'm talking about steak and potatoes, man. Come on, man. You're thinking all the Franks and all the other shit. Salute to everybody in the building. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notifications so you know when I'm going live. We got Jay Prince shooting big shots. Yeah. Big shots. Oh, when I say big shots, he's talking crazy, y'all. I'm just keeping it 100. He's talking crazy. Keisha Davis, salute. Keisha Davis, salute for the donation. I appreciate you. King Erna, we need some snatch expeditionally. Oh, he did one. I think he was watching me. If you want to be serious, sis, I'm going to keep it 100. I fuck with King Erna. I actually know King Erna. And I'm pretty sure he watched my show when I said, King Erna, where are you? Oh, yeah, he started snatching, but he ain't snatching Gilly, though. I ain't see him snatch Gilly yet. He snatched Jay Prince, but why is he not snatching Gilly? Because he's from Philly? I'm just saying, I done took niggas out from New York. I feel you, sis. I feel you, Keisha Davis. That's a fact. He needs to start snatching some honor out here. Come on now, I'm a big supporter. I'm just keeping it real. Jay Prince has really played himself to the point where Cardi B is involved now. Let's call it what it is. Cardi B is involved now. Therefore, Lee and a Wack 100. You know Wack 100 been beefing with these niggas. He don't care. Wack 100, oh, he loves this. Wack 100 loves this. Let me let y'all hear what Jay Prince had to say to another black man. You heard? How he basically made a fool of himself. A coward of himself. I gotta keep it real. Those of you that don't agree, pull up. Don't worry, I'm gonna drop the link real soon. I'm almost done here. But to me, this was a cowardly act. Cowardly. Let me play this for y'all. We got 440 in the building. Please share, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, set your bell notifications, man. I appreciate everybody that donates to the channel. It's all love. King Erna, where are you? Salute.
Clown Offset suffering from being a fake motherfucker disease. He want to play victim now, but he was a volunteer when he spoke threats about me and my family name in his mouth about what he gonna do. Why you didn't call me to talk is the twist he want to use. Tell lies in your woman ear, nigga. I don't have time to listen to weak shit. Now you want to fake in front of a camera, trying to hide behind Takeoff mother when I've shown nothing but respect for her and family. See, boy, you acting like you a part of a family that don't really fuck with you because you're a snake. Now you don't know me from a can of paint. Let me see if I can refresh your memory. Remember we talked when you got your ass whooped in Atlanta? You forgot? Remember when you called up on me and I came to LA and met with you because you was nervous about your wife performing because she had them issues about using the word flu? You forgot? Remember when you and Sauce Walker was beefing and you wanted me to stamp that bullshit? You forgot that too? I can go on, but I think you remember now. See, this is the reason I say blood make you kin and loyalty make you family, because of motherfuckers like you that have stuck a knife in the back of the ones you call your brother. Explain. Since you a real ass nigga, explain to the people the real reason why you weren't on that stage at the Grammys with Quavo, who you call your brother, for the tribute. You ain't man enough to do that because you what we call a tender dick nigga. Take off, Quavo, and the family wasn't fucking with you for a while before it's passing, and still don't fuck with you because you a rattlesnake nigga. Quavo been letting you make it because he got a good heart. It's consequences when you fuck with me. I don't have no heart for no snake, and I give you what you ask for. And by the way, I don't think I'm no John Gotti. That ain't who I looked up to. It's no secret who my OG is. The flag you perpetrate with. Homie, you better go do what you do best. Write some rhymes and quit playing gangster. I don't want no trouble. Peace.
So he releases a statement right after, y'all. Facts. This dude is just going ham. To those of you that still live on principles, whoa. Chin check. He needs to be checked on that, King Erna. Principles over emotions that know and respect me, it's all good. I don't care about the media whole. You know, that's what he calls all of us that's putting him out there as being a fake OG. Because he looks up to Larry Hoover, if you want to be real. You heard him what he said. He looks up to another nigga. They eat shit for a living. We live on different planets and breathe different air. If you know what I mean. I only display loyalty and friendship to my brothers and sisters until they show me they're unworthy. Unworthy of you? Like, y'all gotta really break this down. Look what he's saying, y'all. Devil in disguise. That's the name of the devil in disguise, y'all. Never been a bully? You sure? Or lived a life where I abused my power on the weak? Yes, you do. No matter what you heard, it's cap. Is that what he's displaying to us, y'all? I'm glad I'm not one of those individuals that my family has hold their head down when my name is mentioned. So excuse me while I deal with these clowns, because ain't nobody gonna tell them the truth like I'm gonna give it to them. So he's basically just speaking his truth. Cholo in the building, salute. He's just speaking the way he feel, y'all. But we got a lot of people speaking out today. First of all, he said Wack 100's name. I mean, no, Wack 100, he didn't say his name. He said Cardi B. He spoke on the man's wife. You heard? He spoke on the man's wife. Disgusting. These dudes should, what the hell happened there? Well, these dudes should be ashamed of themselves. I'm just keeping it real. The far left, all three. Offset fires back. Let's get to that. Offset fires back. He says, street nigga turn police. Facts. Offset responds to Jay Prince. Never needed you for no smoke. You the police. Facts. Why are you all on internet? Who gives a full-length statement like that as an OG? Basically, telling on yourself. You the police, nigga. All mouth with no proof. Just fairy tales. Let this be the last time we speak on this. So Offset is speaking like a real boss. I got to keep it real, y'all. I got to give him his props. He's talking like a real boss, y'all. But since you said Cardi B's name, she's chiming in now. Y'all never tell him to show receipts. The only people that was there was Wack and Big U. holding her down. What is he talking about then? Why would he be called for anything involving Crips? Whole bunch of fairy tales. Pay attention, y'all. Jay Prince is trying to befool us. This goofy just want to talk. He just been talking too much. Wack 100 goes in on him. Shout out to DJ Academics. Credit goes to DJ Academics. Well, Wack 100 posted this on his page. DJ Academics just grabbed it, put his logo on it. You know how it go. Wack 100, well, he did tag DJ Academic and say, he's lying. We covered the Cardi B. He tagged Cardi B that weekend. She's a damu, which I think Wack is doing too much. I'm going to keep it 100 right then and there. Hold up. Wait a minute. I got to keep it real. That you ain't have to do all that, though, Wack. Wack, you ain't have to do all that, Wack. You wilding right now, Wack. She's a damu. Like, really, Wack? You doing too much. So you basically telling the people she an active damu if you had to come out. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. I don't know if I'm telling the truth here. I need to know correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the wrong thing to say right there. And we kept her straight. She had 100. See, that's, Wack. You doing too much, Wack. You doing too much, Wack. Dry snitching online is at an all-time high. I'm just keeping it 100. Nikki Justice, salute. There's a lot going on here. First of all, Nikki shouldn't even say Cardi B shouldn't even say a word. That's a fact. She shouldn't even say a word. Let your man speak, and that's it. Fall back. And then Wack 100, of course, doing too much again. She had 100, you know what the red dot stand for, bloods, with her all weekend, on top of her management team. Then he tagged Jay Prince, because, you know, he been going at Jay Prince a whole lot. Ain't nothing happening to this man. Why? I mean, he said, Jay Prince, you all cap. Why are you not letting the world know this man had a problem with you and you heard this in the streets? Why are you letting the world know that? That's sad, man. You basically telling to the police, Jay Prince. So I agree with that. I agree with Wack 100 is saying that. So if you so gangster and so much of an OG, why is that even in the motherfucking algorithm? Why is this whole video in the algorithm right now? Facts. We got 530 in the building. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notifications so you know when we going live. Salute to everybody just coming in the building. It's disgusting. And I'm just saying, dry snitching is at an all-time high for all these dudes. Everybody's chasing clout. Everybody's chasing the next level. They got to do something to keep their names out there. Show your face first, Network. If I can know that's you. All right, I got you. Network Calico in the building, man. How you feel about this, man? There's a lot going on here. We got 530 in the building. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Set your bell notifications, man. We here. We in the building, man. Salute.
First of all, shout out Harlem Legend, man. You feel me? Supreme shot turned legendary shot for sure, man.
Salute.
I said this yesterday and I'll say it again. What was Jay Prince before he was a record label executive? He was a car. Before Jay Prince was a record label executive, he was a car salesman.
A car salesman, yes.
Show me one honest car salesman that doesn't lie.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
You get what I mean?
He's always trying to sell. That's what you're saying.
Come on, man. This nigga's not doing no media campaign to try to push the narrative that, oh, it wasn't us. That was one of their homies that made a move. Come on, my nigga.
I see you, Quad.
At the end of the day, if you didn't have shit to do with it, you shouldn't have shit to say about it.
Turn your TV off or whatever you got on. You got something on? I see you, Quad.
Yeah,
you gotta turn that off. You gotta turn that down, bro.
But first and foremost, what up, Qua?
What's up,
Salute,
Cal?
my G.
Easy,
if this nigga is making statements it's only based on what his kids told him. Nigga, you wasn't even there.
Yeah, but he's saying that no, he got it back through the grapevine that he was talking shit about him. Sexy Red in the building. Now, look,
salute, Sexy Red.
Yeah, he got it back from him that in the streets was talking that, you know what I mean? So that's why he started doing what he did.
Right, but what I'm talking about as far as the whole situation that popped off at the bowling alley.
I get what you're saying, Cal.
First of all, them your kids, nigga. So you gonna ride with them regardless.
Facts.
You feel me? And second of all, if you weren't there to see the shit firsthand, you're
you
getting
shouldn't be even
secondhand
speaking about it.
information. You shouldn't even
Facts,
be speaking about it, nigga.
Had that last night.
Facts. I feel like that too. He shouldn't even be speaking on the situation. Like, no. Besides that, you're an OG. You're an
If
OG,
it wasn't
so
his
you're
sons,
considered somebody that's somebody that's somebody. Why
right?
are you even speaking on shit like this?
If it wasn't his sons, he wouldn't.
What you mean if it wasn't his sons? What you mean?
If it wasn't his sons that was wrapped up in this shit with the death of Takeoff right now, this nigga wouldn't say a motherfucking word.
Of course he wouldn't. Of course he
wouldn't say a word.
But yeah, why is the old man going at Takeoff? Offset. That's what I'm trying to find out.
Did when the dude, what was the dude name that was fucking with Boosie, that the jeweler nigga that got killed down there in fucking with the mob ties? It was a jeweler dude.
Duke the jeweler.
Duke the jeweler.
No,
did you see him come out and say anything about him?
No.
In that situation?
Right. You're right. He didn't even speak on the situation.
He didn't even speak on it. So I don't get, if you live by this real nigga code and real niggas do real things and you move like a boss, if you wasn't there and you're speaking on secondhand information that you're stamping, how is that real nigga shit? That's like if Ron shot Don and I go back and tell somebody that Von shot John.
That's a fact. I get what you're saying. I get where you're going with that. My thing is, even if he was there, all right, we set different standards when you call somebody an OG, right?
Right.
We got different standards when you call a nigga an OG, nigga. When you watching the right moves, man. OGs don't speak like this
at all.
I'm just keeping it real. They don't sound like him. They don't got that kind of swag.
Come on, man. Lil Wayne said it the best, man. Real G's moving silence like lasagna.
A lot of dry snitching going on there. What's up, Quad?
Man, yo, he all the way out of pocket, man. I ain't gonna lie. He looks nasty. He makes the older generation look nuts. Well, he really make himself look nuts. I don't want to put him on nobody else.
There you go, Clyde.
I mean, the idiot by himself. But boy, he is too old and too grown and too successful to be acting and maneuvering and speaking the way he is publicly.
Straight up.
Yeah, he's too much of a major figure, I believe, man. Note, what up, Note? V Note.
Yeah, man, I got a question.
Oh, your shit skipping. Your shit skipping, bro.
What's up? Can you hear me now?
Your shit skipping. Your shit like jumping. Your shit, y'all can hear that too?
Yeah. He in the turnpike right now.
Your shit skipping, homie.
Nah, man, I was asking. So if a nigga come online with talking shit, is that snitching? Just anytime a nigga come online talking shit?
I can't really.
Nigga out, but he sound crazy.
No, you sound crazy. You got to go out and come back in. I think what he said, y'all. I think what he said was, so any nigga coming on social media talking shit, is he talking crazy? Like, would they be considered dry snitching? Like what I do?
It depends on the shit you talking.
Depends on what's being said. And I'll leave it at that.
Well, me personally, I put out what's public record. I put out what's already in the media. 100,000 people already did this story. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. I put out what's already out there, and I just put my twist on it, my opinion on it, basically. So that's what I do. You know what I mean? So I don't know what dude was talking about. Let me drop the link again.
We live by the Public Information Act over here, brother.
Facts. It's all public information, man. That's anything I put out there is public information. How y'all feel about this artist that came out against Gilly? Did you see that? That was nasty work, right?
That was nasty. I ain't gonna lie. That's what made me mad. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sitting here And I'm like, yo, I know he ain't sitting there robbing the people in the culture. Hold on, Classy Mo. Classy Mo, what's up, baby? Sexy Brad, I see you.
Let me see
Salute,
V-Mo.
Sexy Brad.
Let me see if it's drink good now. What's up,
What's up, man? I'm good now. Am I good?
You sound right. You sound all right. You sound better. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, what I was asking is if a nigga come online and if we talking shit to anybody, if a nigga come online popping the shit like, nigga, is that talking, I mean, like, is that snitching?
Depends
You know
on
what I'm saying?
what
When the
you're
nigga get to
talking
talking shit to a nigga, basically, you know what I'm saying, man, I just take it as, you know, the nigga just came online talking shit about Offset just like a whole bunch of niggas be doing, you know what I'm saying?
Where you from, Houston?
I'm from Oklahoma City.
Nigga say you from Houston, nigga? Goddamn. No, I mean, so you saying, excuse me, you saying you don't see nothing wrong with this.
No, I'm saying niggas shouldn't be getting online, but I'm saying, man, everybody get online, everybody be talking shit to everybody, everybody like, nigga, I'll be slapping a nigga, pull up, do this, everybody got something to say. But as soon as the OG come online, it's like, nigga, you need to be quiet. Niggas ain't really liking the narrative. It's like, damn, he coming online.
Well, when you make dry threats as a figure that you are, as a public figure that you are, you think if I make it to Jay Prince's status, you think I'm gonna be online making dry threats to niggas and all that? No, nigga, I'm gonna catch you when I catch you. We don't do that.
Man, the nigga
Your
made some
style
dry.
gotta switch up at some point. Something gotta switch at some point.
Hey, yo, who
That's his
OG is
style.
that nigga though? Like that nigga ain't really nobody OG. Like I don't respect that dude. Like I don't.
Classy Mo, Classy Mo. Salute for the donation, Classy Mo. I just seen it. I didn't even know.
You didn't know,
bro? Nah. That's why you just like, hey, baby. You know how you are.
Well, a lot of niggas in the industry respect them, but a lot of niggas that got that bread respect them.
The team. But nah, I mean, as far as like for me personally, I'm a different type of individual. But just speaking for myself, I can't respect anybody that claims to be an OG but be on the internet. Like somebody was saying street dudes ain't on the internet. Wrong. Street dudes are on the internet. They just pick and choose what they decide to explain on. And some people need to get that understood. Street dudes that's active or whatever. I know street dudes that ain't active that ain't gonna get on here and talk crazy. So when you got these people in these positions that have this money, this power, and these influences, you are automatically put in a box to where we automatically gonna talk about you. So when you sit there and say like, nah, you know, he an OG and you know when he come outside it's different, it's because we're looking at him as that's rap-a-lot-ing them. Like this dude got
ICP. I respect it. I respect
so,
it.
But you don't think what he said was real gangster?
What's gangster about it?
I think what he said,
he just standing on whatever he's standing on. He really ain't switched up.
I think what he said he should have said to Offset, not to the world.
Why would it be gangster if the gangster shit is making a phone call directly to that man? Yo, look, nigga, look, little nigga. Exactly. I hear what you're saying.
He don't fuck with that nigga. He don't fuck with him.
But if it's some real static, you gonna get in touch with the artist. You can get in touch with QC. You can get in touch with a lot of people, bro. Jabbar Knight, salute, man, in the building, man.
Salute, Harlem. What's up?
I respect. Let me just say this, right? Because Takeoff is dead. Why is this old head even talking? Period. I'm just keeping it on it. This nigga lost a brother, my nigga.
That's my point.
Yeah, but it been 3 months. He ain't said nothing in 3 months. Nigga been quiet. He nigga ain't said nothing. But nigga trying to protect his brand at this point.
As he should be. You should be shutting up right now. What we talking about?
About protecting your brand.
He should be shutting up. He should be talking at all.
Because he's talking. He's saying some outlandish shit.
Yeah, buddy.
He's saying some crazy shit online. So to protect your brand, you might want to shut the fuck up, Jay Prince. I'm just keeping it real.
I mean, for the real niggas to still fuck with him. I mean, he talking on the end for the real niggas to still fuck. I mean, for the niggas to still come down there. Whoever that was fucking with him, whoever that was coming down there in Houston and still hanging out, he still letting them niggas know, hey, man, I ain't moving like that. This nigga got me fucked up, and it is what it is.
Okay. I get it. I respect your point of view. Anybody can pull up and talk. You know that.
Hey, Harlem, can I say something?
Jabbar, what's up, Jabbar?
All right, Harlem. I want to say peace to the panel, peace to the chat. I want to say that Gilly and Wallow, they really look like fools. You know what I'm saying? Because they basically fell for whatever the princes wanted them to fall for. You know what I'm saying? They fell for that. They straight fell for that. They didn't have no feedback or anything. It was like they were silent. It was like they were scared. You know what I mean?
thought that was a great interview.
I think
your
it was.
shit,
I think it
homie,
was
your shit
smart.
keep hold up real quick. Yo, homie, your shit keep going in and out, bro. I don't know what it is. You come in good, Vino come in good, then he go out bad. You dig?
Yeah. All right.
Go ahead, Jabbar.
Basically, they were scared. You know what I'm saying? And my whole thing is, everybody know that the Prince family got ties with the Houston Police Department. You know what I'm saying? So it's certain things that's going to come out that's not going to come out, because whoever the black chief is of the Houston Police Department, he's on a thin line. You know what I'm saying? He's on a thin line. He don't want to cross that line. He don't want to cross that line with the Prince family. You know what I'm saying? So somebody got to be the scapegoat, and everybody should know that. So this is what we're looking at. We're looking at an incident that might be solved because somebody was thrown under the gun by the Prince family. You know what I'm saying? By the Prince family for the HPD, for the Houston Police Department. You know what I mean? Because that's how close they are. And we gotta look into that.
Real quick, old school. 12. Salute for the donation. You need to change your name. I ain't saying all that. I'm not even putting that shit up there, 12. You wildin'.
I'm tired
Change
of
your name, 12. Yeah, I got integrity. We got integrity over here.
Why you got
Legend TV, 12. I salute you. I appreciate the donation. Everything counts. But 12, come on, 12. You wildin'. Go ahead, Jabbar.
Yeah, that's all I want. That's all I wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? It's a thin line. It's a really fine line between the Prince family and the Houston Police Department, because you know they like this.
Yeah, how you feel about what Wack 100 said? I think his statement was a little crazy, y'all. Let's call it what it is. This statement was a little crazy, my nigga.
Look at what it says. Hold on, leave that right there, right quick. That joint says she's a damu.
Yeah, he's wilding.
Now, I see somebody in the chat say being part of a gang is not a crime.
Oh my
Newsflash.
Newsflash in America. Meanwhile, in America.
In the United States of America?
Yeah. Meanwhile, Young Thug. Yeah, meanwhile, what's happening to Young Thug right now? Come on, bro.
If being a part of a gang wasn't a crime, a RICO Act wouldn't exist.
Exactly.
Come on, man. Yeah, and she out there, she had 100. Come on, bro.
But I don't. As far as Wack 100 and what he said about it being a damu, as far as just going off a public record, I don't think that's nothing that she's ever hid or hasn't promoted herself.
So now we know you moving around with security in certain places that they all bloods.
Yo,
now we know that. So the feds is just watching these stupid niggas like this.
But this goes back to what I was saying, Cal.
Yeah, he the one that killed dude. We gotta pluck him off. We'll pluck him off and add him to him.
Hey, Harlem.
That shit works.
Hey,
Niggas not letting nobody, like, for example, that's why I said, when they say street dudes ain't around and they ain't on YouTube, and there's so many different people out here, you got a lot of people that's on here that just pick and choose what they decide to put out there to the public. So by you putting that out there to the public, you show me what type of individual you are.
Right. Somebody said Jim Jones says he's a blood because he's a fucking dummy.
So let me ask y'all, going back on the
Hey, Harlem, can I speak something real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm from Newark, New Jersey, right?
Shout out to Newark.
I came to New York in 2008, right? I caught 2 sales, 2014 and 2016. I went up north, right? I done been through downstate. I done went to Watertown. I done went to Franklin, and I went through. What's the other shit that they take you through for minimums? When you go up,
I've been to
Ulster
County.
I done went to Ulster, so I went to all those spots, right? My name is Jabbar. Everybody upstate calls me Jersey. That's my handle. My name is Jersey. Everybody upstate call me Jersey. I'm 48 years old. I never had a problem with anybody. I'm from Newark, New Jersey. I come from a whole bunch of bloods.
So
I have family that's bloods. I know a lot of bloods. I'm neutral. You know what I'm saying? I'm not affiliated. I'm neutral. You know what I'm saying? But I'm respected. You know what I mean? And what I want to say is there's a lot of shit that go upstate, that goes on upstate. You know what I'm saying? That I hear a lot of you guys talk about. Like, for example, I'm in Franklin, and yeah, I done seen niggas get shot right in front of me, get $150 right in front of me. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? There's homos that live in the house.
More LGBTQ community.
Okay, LGBT community.
We gotta.
Okay, LGBTQ community that lives in the house. That these dudes don't. That these so-called Bloods don't do nothing about. They live in the house respectfully. You know what I'm saying? So I just came home. 2018. I went up 2016, came home 2018, went through Queensboro.
12,
you know what I'm saying?
12
I went up. Matter of fact, me and Rowdy Rebel was in Ulster together. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I gave Rowdy Rebel a pack of Newports in the mess hall in Ulster. You know what I'm saying? But what I want to say is a lot of shit that go up north is totally different from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? It's not like how you think. You know what I'm saying? It's really not how you think. And like I said, my handle is Jersey. I go by Jersey wherever I go. I live in the Bronx on Anderson Avenue. I'm right behind Yankee Stadium. You know what I'm saying? Wherever I go, my name is Jersey. You know what I'm saying? And it's always been Jersey. And that's what people respect me as, Jersey.
Jersey. Fact.
You know what I'm saying? But I just want to say, you know, this shit is crazy. You know, everything that goes on is crazy. And another thing I want to put out there, right? We some intelligent brothers, you know what I'm saying? And one thing I hate about this YouTube shit, you know what I'm saying? We some powerful black people. If we take our talent and put it together and use it for positive shit, you know what I'm saying? We can get together and we can overcome all this nonsense that's going on in America. You know what I'm saying? But why do we have to come to?
Let me ask you this, Jabal. How you feel about Michael Irvin? You see my story on Michael Irvin?
I didn't.
Okay, so right now he got kicked from the NFL right now, right? They kicked him because some woman came out and said that allegedly he sexually assaulted her or whatever.
How long ago was that?
Recent. This is
recently.
Okay.
Very recently.
Okay.
How you feel about that, man?
How do I feel about that?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I don't feel. Let me tell you something. I don't feel anything about that because when the other day when I was watching your show and you was talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce with the snowflakes. You know, I put in the comments. I put in the comments. Listen, I put in the comments. I said, I'm not surprised about that because everybody have their vices. I don't care if it's marijuana, if it's alcohol, if it's sniffing coke, if it's sniffing dope. Everybody have their vices in celebrity. I just seen a video.
Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the broadcast.
Definitely hit that like button.
Go ahead,
I just seen a video. Of Wendy Williams. I think it was on TMZ or whatever. She was getting out of the car going into a hotel. This chick looked at
glasses.
Crazy.
Oh, who that? Hold on, I
don't know what. And I saw a caption about she just owning her son or something like that. But Wendy Williams looks crazy.
Hold on, real quick. Give me a second. G Life, GS only. Salute to you, man. I appreciate the donation, good brother. Jay Prince is Tony Draper, big homie, and that Gilly, big homie. That way he was on the show. Okay, Draper, big homie. And that Gilly big homie. And that's Gilly big homie. Okay.
Let me say this about Gilly.
That's how you say it on the show. Salute to you, G Light, for the donation, man. We appreciate that over here on 050.
Yo, Calico, salute. What up, Cali?
I said
Salute,
050.
salute, my G.
We
Look, let
appreciate that.
let me ask this question or pose this about Gilly, because I've heard it said a few times, and I'm kind of on the fence about it. But you know, Gilly is
to me, Gilly a sucker. To me,
Gilly was looking like a coward. But let me ask you this, because just like it's a fine line between one thing, it is between another. It's a fine line between pride and self-preservation. Again, this interview was done in Houston, in Jay Prince's house, right?
What that has to do with it? I don't care
Okay,
where this shit was done at.
what that has to do with it is that if I'm in a situation where if I'm in the middle of a beehive and I know I'm not a bee, I'm not gonna ruffle no feathers until I'm out of that beehive.
No, but I ain't gonna let a nigga.
You got. I mean, come on now. You got to take that into consideration.
Principles and morals.
I ain't gonna lie, they looked scared. They looked scared.
Look where he was.
They looked scared. They looked scared.
Come on,
they looked scared.
It's called principles and morals, man. And if you
I
ain't got
get
that
it,
by
I
now,
get it.
man,
But you know what else is called?
Interview at.
But you know what else is called? It's called that I've never seen a nigga lose the fight in his house.
Yo,
I don't
this
think
an
it was that
active
deep.
case going on.
I think Gilly was smart enough to play it smooth. I'm saying is that I think Gilly was smart enough to play it smooth and on a real down tip because he knew where he was.
I don't really think it was. It wasn't that. Was it his house? Yeah, that was Gilly's show. What are you talking about? Is that the show?
But where were they?
In his studio.
They was in Houston.
It becomes sensitive when you talk about something an active case, though. The case is active.
It's a studio, man.
Don't give a fuck what house
But
you
it
in.
was in Houston.
Can't be talking what y'all talking online. Like what he's
let me know real quick.
Like I agree. Go ahead.
If you in Houston and you're interviewing Jay Prince, would you disrespect him in Houston?
It was shot in Houston.
Unless he
they said it was shot in Houston. Okay, good looking.
Yeah.
If he
That's what I'm saying.
then yeah, but other than that, no, there's no need to disrespect him in Houston.
Salute 050 the movement, China Brim in the building.
Salute, China. Yeah, I mean that's my take on it. Like I think that Gilly wasn't turned up because he knew where he was.
What are you gonna be turned up about? Like the man was speaking very respectful.
I'm saying the energy that Gilly normally has, everybody's seen that he didn't have that energy when he was just
not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Okay, that's like me. That's like me trying to argue with a nigga in his house. I'm not finna do that.
Exactly.
That nigga know where everything is in his house.
Exactly.
I'm not finna do that.
But Wallow did indirectly.
No, Wallow just didn't say shit. But
yes,
Wallow
he did.
wasn't no turned up shit.
Nah, but Wallow
to the camera. He ain't say it to them.
But I gotta keep it real. Wallow's the number one motherfucker always preaching this. Stay out of trouble. Black men gotta do for black men, and so why would you let him put another black man down on your show, bro? Like he could have easily. I would have just cut him off.
Hey yo,
I'm
gonna tell y'all where they really messed up at.
Salute to that man's family.
This is where they messed up at, Harlem.
Whatever that y'all dealing with, I think y'all need to deal with that offline.
Right.
That's what I
We talking about somebody that lost their life though, Harlem. Somebody that lost their life right now. And we got people on the internet playing games, talking, sending indirect subliminal messages.
Right.
And somebody's life is gone. Somebody's mother is seeing these tweets and posts.
You need
somebody
some earphones or something, Boogie. You need earphones or something, Boogie. Your shit sound like it's catching air or something.
All right, I'm coming out.
I think the smartest thing that Gilly should have done, in my opinion, is that if I want to take this interview with you, Jay Prince, it's going to be. Show your
face. I know. Show your face.
It's going to be after this whole DJ Pat case is over with. If he's the nigga that's suspected of killing Takeoff, we'll talk in interview after that case is done. Simple as that.
He ain't showing his face. Fuck, I'm kicking him.
Simple as that. Man. I wouldn't have took that interview. Not while this case is still actively going. No.
Yeah. So Gilly played himself anyway. I don't know what kind of bag they paid. They paid him a super bag, probably.
Oh, he had to.
You know,
he had to get some money.
No, to keep it real though, they under contract. So whoever is coming through their studios, whoever, they don't make their own decisions. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know they don't. They have to interview these niggas if the niggas they signed to say, yeah, we need you to do this interview. That's how that shit works. Facts. So they getting paid for that shit. Wait, I can't see it. Let me see your face.
The fact that man is up there about him is crazy.
Ain't that
That's whack. That's whack,
I
man.
can't see his joint.
Whack. Because if
that
for
comment?
example,
Let me see your
just
face.
hear
Ain't
me this.
that
Hear
comment?
this though. If
Oh, I
somebody,
got you.
let's say that boy is calling him, right? Let's say that dude is calling him. For example, we talking about Jay Prince. Let's say Jay Prince or not Jay Prince. Let's say Offset is calling Jay Prince, right? Because Jay Prince said that. Yeah, man, he been calling. He been. So it's like if he's calling you, why not answer the call? But feel okay, like getting on YouTube and doing everything you're doing. You just like these YouTube niggas.
Suspect. Yeah, it's suspect to me.
I think if I was Gilly, me personally, if before I would have took any Jay Prince interview, it would have had to be after an Offset interview.
Facts.
Offset or Quavo. If I can't get one of them first, I can't do that.
Why even speak on it? Why even speak on it? You heard?
I can't do that.
That's what
I would have to deal with the
but
person.
you have no choice. You have no choice but to do it because you're signed. You gotta understand they signed a big deal.
God
so
bless
you gotta
them.
understand it's not even through these guys no more. They don't pick and choose the interviews they want to do.
And
they tell them we gotta do this.
And you see what they just sold for? They just sold for $300 million, nigga.
So I gotta keep that in mind. No, you know who sold for that? QC.
That's who I'm talking about. Who they supposed to sign to?
So you know what's so crazy about this whole situation now, y'all? Let me bring this tenfold for y'all, right? You know what's so crazy about this whole thing? Because these goofballs, you heard P and Coach K, right? They're fighting to keep Offset on the label. Meanwhile, they turn around and sell it for $300 million. What the fuck is going on around here? Like, and look who they sell it to, y'all.
Yeah.
Look who they sell the business that Migos, hip hop. Come on, man.
That's America.
Disgusting. Yo, ain't that common? What's up, man?
Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure y'all fall in love with that like button, man.
What's up, bro? What's up? What's good?
Chatting.
How y'all doing, man?
Salute.
What's Gucci? You got something you wanted to say, homie?
Yeah, I just want to say it's weird that like Jay Prince, it seemed like he intrude on other people's situations and then always say somebody called him this person, like how he say somebody told him that Offset said this, but if you're not gonna tell us who said it, what's the point of even bringing it up?
Clout. He want to be seen in a like that he wants to be seen at a plateau. He wants you to know he in the loop. He got people that's around. He got people that's talking to you, that's close to you. Like that's what that is about.
Fake mobster shit, mob lies,
I would say this.
He's trying to make it seem like everybody come to him for all the bad situations.
Fake ass mob shit. That's
I would say this, that he may not be bigger than what he try to make himself to be, but it would be foolish for you to think in his region that he's a nobody.
Right.
He's definitely not a nobody.
No, he definitely got clout.
You feel me? We have to take that into consideration, rather him adding on to the shit or not. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not on a big ass level, but in his region, at least, he's a nigga that can make shit move.
Hey, yo, am I the only one that just found out that Offset wasn't related to Takeoff and Quavo?
I thought that
everybody know that.
I thought that was their cousin.
Nah, man, they not related.
Nah, they uncle and nephew.
Quavo, they say Quavo and Takeoff related. Offset is a friend.
Uncle and nephew, right? They uncle and nephew. Quavo.
No, they both Takeoff's uncles.
Nah, Offset not related. Offset not related.
Hit the like button.
They definitely grew up. They definitely grew up together, though.
They grew up together. Offset. Quavo and Takeoff is uncle and nephew.
Yeah. I believe so.
I'm talking about Offset. Offset not related, and that's a clip that I've seen.
He's not related. No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought they all was related. I didn't know Offset was the friend. But that's why
they grew up together.
But that's why Offset out of pocket and Quavo and them fighting. Because if you over here dealing with my woman and all that, you know what I'm saying? Now it makes more sense now.
Now it makes more sense because Quavo don't give a fuck about they was accused of fighting backstage.
Yup.
So now it makes a lot more sense that he don't fuck with these dudes.
As far as
That's
the
why you don't
woman
fuck with
goes,
Offset. That's why you don't fuck with Offset because
No, but
he's
did
only
you?
a friend anyway.
Family, so he ain't gotta mess with
No,
him.
all he did was
No,
make
but
hits with me. That's
Harlem.
all we did.
No, but Harlem.
I think it can be discussed that, all right, well, you not really part of my family, so nigga, you can't be involved with this. But as
No,
far as
but
the female,
Harlem.
hold on, let me say this. As far as the
Harlem.
female
But
goes,
you can say the same
nigga,
thing
that
about
don't
Jay
matter.
Prince.
Fuck that bitch, because at the end of the day, that he didn't fuck that bitch no more than that bitch fucked him.
Harlem.
Keeping it real.
Harlem.
She a dumb
Harlem.
bitch.
I don't never knock no nigga for a bitch or what a bitch gonna do.
Yeah, I hear you.
If she was mine,
Harlem,
she wouldn't have never fucked with that nigga, regardless.
Harlem, did you see the statement? Did you see the statement that Offset put out where he said, "What I look like fighting my brother"?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
But
Did you see that?
One of my videos actually. One of my videos actually says that.
Doing that, though.
Yeah, he said what?
I put that out.
He said, "What I look like fighting my brother." He didn't. It wasn't no fight.
You gotta kind of respect him for trying to control the narrative in that type of way, though.
So was it a fight or was it a fight? Was it a fight or wasn't it?
Nah, they saying it was though, but you know they always gotta clean it up for the media and social media, bro.
It's called
I just
damage.
think at the end of the day, my nigga, I would can't no
Blood
female
is thicker than being
drive.
a friend, nigga. He don't give a fuck about him. I'm just keeping it real. He really doesn't care.
Loyalty is royalty, and it shouldn't be based on no feelings about no pussy.
That's a fact.
Simple as
That's a
that.
fact.
You feel me? Because at the end of the day, I said it once and I'm gonna say it again.
You know what I believe though?
If I got a bitch and my homeboy fuck, how is it that she didn't fuck my homeboy too? So both of them had to be in agreement. Nigga, me and my homeboy, regardless of how I feel about that, nigga, if you want to go in Granny backyard and lock the gate and get dirty, nigga, we can. But about this bitch, nigga, she just proved that she wasn't loyal to me. So how can I hold another nigga accountable for that?
But like Quavo said, he would have blessed it. You know what I'm saying? He would have blessed it.
If that bitch didn't, if he didn't rape that bitch, she fucked him too.
He ain't blessed. That's cat, nigga.
Quavo said he would have blessed it. She for the
I don't believe
streets.
everything people say, homie. And I don't
She
believe
for the
everything
streets. She for the streets. She for the streets. She for the streets. She for the streets.
Hold on, let me hear this guy. Let me hear. Ain't that common? What you said, bro?
She for the streets.
Hold on, Jabbar. Go ahead.
All right.
Ain't that common?
Nah, I said Quavo gonna say something like that to make himself look player.
Okay.
But how does that make you look player? My nigga, to be player is to not even, nigga, we not finna even discuss 5 letters. P-U-S-S-Y. Nigga, we ain't even finna discuss that.
Facts.
You feel me, nigga? That shit is like a domino game, nigga. We don't put, nigga, players don't keep score. We play the game.
That's 100.
So about some pussy?
Nah,
nigga, I mean that, nigga, from my motherfucking first girlfriend all the way up to my wife, nigga. I will let you hit my weed. I will let you fuck my wife before I let you hit my weed, nigga.
Let's not forget though, these artists, man. Let's not forget, man. We got to keep it all the way around the board.
They all fucking each other.
Everybody, yeah.
They all fucking each other. They all fucking each other.
Everybody's fucking each other's mothers.
So why work with feelings?
Exactly.
They all fucking each other. So who's the real tender dick here?
Exactly. They all fucking each other.
Everybody's boning everybody, brother.
That's right.
And then me personally, let's get to this.
You are
real
with
quick.
me and you fuck with another nigga, go with that nigga.
Me personally, I feel like the Prince family bailed him out. That's just my allegedly. I'm saying
that's
allegedly.
what I think too.
This is another thing I wanted to get on. I feel like the Prince family actually bailed out the dude that allegedly shot and killed Takeoff.
This proof.
I think they bailed him out to kill him.
There's proof of that though. Somebody already did a whole blog on that. The dude that's in jail that they bonded out. This dude right here. I don't know son name, but whatever that nigga.
DJ Pat.
Yeah, DJ Pat.
DJ Pat.
Look, the dude that bonded them was there's some paperwork out stating that the same people that bonded him out is somebody that bonded out one of the Prince family members last year, maybe. Or two, like they come from the same bond in place.
Same cloth.
Right. Yeah. Like they used the same people to get these dudes out of jail. It's pretty much what the paperwork was stating. That there was somebody that they actually had the paperwork on that's a known associate to the Prince family that actually, you know what I mean, was in the loop with these dudes. And they used the same bounty people, the same bondsmen to get this dude out too, allegedly.
All you have to do anytime that you want to break down bullshit to the molecule, my nigga, and become a good bullshit detector. One, know the difference between the excuse and the reason. And then two, all you got to do is follow the money.
Facts.
Yeah. Me personally, man.
That's all you got to do.
There's a lot going on in social media today, man. It's just a lot going on, y'all.
Rest in peace.
YouTube streets is spunky, bro.
Extension. You heard? I think they all demons. All them niggas should be behind bars. It is what it is.
Hey, yo, that was so funny, too, though. The way that nigga was telling on them niggas, boy. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, speak.
Yo. That was a good laugh, man.
Let me see how you sound. Let me see how you sound, Boogie.
Mic check, 1, 2.
Yeah, you good. What?
All right.
Nah, I was just saying that was a good laugh. Watching the little fat man up there crying.
Yeah, he telling all the way, man. But what do y'all feel about that? I think that they all should be punished accordingly, all of them.
He was crying?
No, he was basically telling. He was just telling. But I feel like everybody should be punished accordingly.
Damn, Nick.
I don't think nobody did anything better worse than the next guy. Once y'all went on that, once y'all all agreed to go do a robbery, this is my opinion. Once y'all agreed to do a robbery and they caught a body, everybody should go. That nigga, time. Nobody should be able to testify.
Yo, he said, y'all giving me $5,000. I ain't going for none of that.
Yeah, and they only gave him $5,000. They did him dirty.
Nigga told him
look, the dude right here.
In a Newport 100.
Yeah, they did him dirty. Michael,
that nigga smoked that whole cigarette in one drag.
Robert Allen is a dude telling. He's telling now. But I think they all should be charged accordingly. It is what it is.
Robert Allen.
Lock them all up. Facts. I don't think nobody should be getting off for that because the simple fact is that's what's happening today. The one dude turns and tells on everybody, we all doing the hell no, nigga. We all did it. Once we all went to go do what we did, we got caught. It should be nobody to get on that stand and say, oh, he did this, he did that. That's crazy.
Yeah, you right.
And get less time. And get less time than everybody else.
Nah, they all deserve it.
All deserve the fry, man. Yo, salute to everybody in the building, man. I appreciate you dudes for pulling up, man. Yo, good content today, man. For real. And I put this together in the last seconds. I did this in 5-10 minutes, homie. I'm going to keep it real.
Plain shots turn legendary shots, man.
I'm getting better and better at it, man. Salute to everybody. Yo, Calico, I appreciate you. You want to salute your page? Shout your page out and shit, man.
No doubt, man. Network Calico, man. Network Calico, you understand me?
I got Network Calico. Go subscribe, man.
Yes, sir. I got the Rare Sense show in the oven, man. It's almost done cooking, man. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. Make sure you tap in to Too Real for Battle Rap and all of the shit.
Yeah. 1 o'clock every day, Monday through Friday. Too Real for Battle Rap. Me and Qua in the building. You know, it been jumping. It's dope. We have dope chemistry on the show. It's definitely dope, man. Facts. Qua, you want to shout your page out too? Yo, Calico, I appreciate you, homie. Salute for pulling up.
No doubt, brother.
Salute, Cal. Yo, y'all already know, man. Yo, Harlem, great show, baby. Like
salute, man. Salute, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Please, on the way out the building, y'all see it going down. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. We had a great show. Yeah, facts.
Rap, man. And if you don't know, nigga, now you know. You know how we do when we rolling up, nigga.
No cursing at the end. No cursing at the end.
Let's go.
Yeah, he gonna learn. Yeah, don't worry about it. He gonna learn the algorithm. No cursing at the end. Boom, boom, boom. Salute. All right, appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for pulling up, man. Bye.
You already know.
Yeah, get him out of here. Salute. Salute to everybody for coming in the building, man. Once again, man, it's your boy E-Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. Facts, man. I appreciate. Oh, here you go now. Now you want to pull up now. Why are you pulling up now? I told you you're gonna wait all this time to pull up on the show. We just had a great one.
I seen y'all. Y'all partying up here. Man.
Why you ain't? Come on.
You already know. Anyway, I had to take care of something.
You pulling up live tonight? Oh well, no. You got something scheduled.
No, I got something big. I got something big tomorrow.
I see you got something scheduled. Let everybody know. Let everybody know what it is. Like
we have something big. We got Bird Gang gonna be in the building. Let's go.
Salute.
I told y'all, man. We taking the Dice Peso up.
Make sure y'all go subscribe. 050 The Movement. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the channel.
What you going off for, man?
Jabbar,
You supposed to be taking over YouTube right now. Come on, man.
I already did my 1-2.
You did what? So go leave. You can leave.
Yeah,
you can leave.
let everybody pop up. Let everybody pop up. Again, pull Jabbar.
Jabbar, how you doing, brother?
No, I just want to know where we at. Where we at now? Where we going at now?
What you mean? Where we going at?
Who's on now? You on China?
Where's the after club at? You should know where the after club. You know where the after club at?
Hey, China, come on, man. Is you pulling up? Huh? You on now? You on now, China? Where we going next?
What you want to do?
What I want to do?
Tell me what you want to do. I want to know what you want to do. Oh, that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you hit that appreciation button. I should take over for a minute. Man, fam, I'm going to take over for a couple of minutes. Whoever one y'all can pull up. I want to pop my shit. I just got out the gym. Y'all already know. What's good? Everything Glico.
Everything Glico. Pop your shit.
Everything Glico.
Everything Glico. Pop your shit.
Yo, City Bama, what up? Sea Breeze. G-Mac. Whip Wop. Y'all already know 050 is the movement. They in the building. What's good with everybody? What today is?
For sure.
What today is? What you want to talk about? We could talk about something. What you want to talk about? Huh? Don't waste my time because my time is valuable. What you want to talk about, player?
Let's talk about anything, bro. Anything. It's a lot to talk about. It's a lot to talk about.
You look like a fake ass Nicky Barnes or one of them from the 50s or the 60s, nigga. That's what you look like.
Let me tell you something.
Matter of fact, what happened to the Love Boat?
Let me tell you something.
What happened to the furniture? What happened to the Love Boat?
Let me tell you something.
Listen, why is you missing a Love Boat?
Let me tell you something. I'm from Newark, New Jersey. I'm from Brick City, nigga. Let me tell you something.
You from Brick City?
I'm from Brick City, but I live in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? I'm on Anderson.
Where you live at in the Bronx?
I'm on Anderson behind Yankee Stadium.
Anderson is where? Anderson where?
Behind Yankee Stadium, Anderson, Ogden, 164 Anderson.
Listen, keep banging. I never heard of that. Now I know about what's the part the thigh guard? You know who thigh guard? What part he from?
I don't know what part he from.
He from Bronx River.
No, I'm not over there.
Listen,
I'm not. I'm by Yankee Stadium. I'm on 161.
No. Listen, if you ain't from, fuck where you from. I'm telling you where you better be from.
Where I'm better be from.
Listen, if you ain't from 183rd, or what's the other place? 183rd or Bronx River with Ben Bada and them niggas. Nigga, you ain't from the Bronx. Respect.
You know where I just moved from?
You ain't from the Bronx.
You know where I just moved from?
Where you just moved from? Talk to me. Come on.
174 Hoe Avenue, Vice.
174 where?
Hoe Avenue, Vice.
Hoe Avenue?
Vice.
What's that? It's pimps and hoes over there. What the fuck?
Hoe Avenue, Vice, 174.
I never heard of that. Tell them niggas to keep banging.
Where you from?
When you go outside?
I'm right.
Yeah. Where you at right now?
I'm right across the bridge from Bronx River. I was right across the bridge from Bronx River.
All right, so this is what I want you to do. I want you to walk out your house and walk over the bridge, and I'll meet you on the other side right now.
Let me tell you something.
Listen, I'll meet you on the other side.
I'm looking at Yankee Stadium from my bedroom window.
No, you ain't.
Want to make a bet? Want to make a bet? Want to make a bet? I'm going to show you right now. All
right, show me. I want to see where you at, nigga. I want to see where you at. Yeah, get the fuck up out of here. Show me where you at, nigga. The fuck wrong with this nigga?
China McMahon at his finest, man.
Nigga,
Good morning, America.
What the fuck wrong with these niggas? I've been chilling.
Everything's sleep.
That was good. I was just sitting there.
You already know. You know I had to take over for a moment.
Yeah, it's all good.
I gotta get prepared for tomorrow. We're gonna have a great show. Shout out to everybody on the platform. Y'all already know. You know what I'm saying? They call me China McMahon. It's a damn shame. But I'm gonna let y'all know.
That was good, though. I ain't gonna lie. That was good.
You like that?
Yeah, that was good.
Like,
that was good. I ain't gonna lie.
You know,
Hold on, let me get a word from my sponsor, yo.
Go ahead.
Harlem Legend came to New York. He went to an event and did a quick live outside and left. He didn't let me know he was gonna be at that event before he went to that event. That's for one. For two, Harlem Legend ain't never shot nobody, man. Stop comparing me to niggas that ain't never shot nothing.
Y'all already know we had a great show. I watched the show while I was in the gym. Calico, you already know. Everything's Glico.
Salute.
With that, we out of here. Glico!
And please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel on your way out the building. We appreciate everybody that donated to the channel. I appreciate everybody that came in the building, man. Hit the like button, subscribe. Make sure you go over to 05 Voter Movement. Got a classic dropping them all. Y'all already know what type of time we on. Salute. Appreciate y'all.